Externally, there's the issue of quality assurance. We see that if we look at our statistics in, let's say, that we also apply to our undergraduate and master's programs in terms of, let's say, the time taken to complete the degree and the degree of success, I mean the percentage of people starting versus those that actually obtain a PhD, then the statistics are not better than the statistics that we used to actually conclude that, for example, our educational system in the bachelor's needed improvement. I think we are somewhere around 60% of the people, in as far as we can tell on the basis of old statistics, because I've just told you that they're not awfully reliable, but as far as we can tell, the success rate of completing your PhD a priori is something like 60%. And the prediction on how much time this will take varies very widely. Part of this is, for example, because we don't have a good system in which to administer, let's say, legal reasons for not doing it. People who were asked to, for example, do a stint of project work which was not working on your PhD, which then results in an extension of a contract. Other things could be things like, let's say, protracted illness, but other things could just be sloppiness. And there's a sort of mixture of all of them where we lose control. So one of the things is to actually show that we have some control on this system. And this is important because, as with many things, you see that the outside world is taking an interest. In particular, the inspection of the ministry has, for the past few years, made an issue of the quality of PhD education. Why they started just a few years ago, I don't know, but they seem to have discovered this also as a field of or something that also partly falls under their jurisdiction, and they're typically not looking at the content, of course, of research, which is outside the scope, but they're looking at the quality of the process. And as one of the things that we see, which is also happening here, is that we also go to more regular educational parts of obtaining this degree. They certainly feel that they're qualified there, and they see that this, until recently, was not supervised by anyone else but the institutions. So they are very curious to see whether we actually have processes in place so that we can argue that we do this with quality.